Hello, folks, and welcome back to Greenwich Valley. So, yesterday's episode, towards the end, we picked up a Sugarbeet contract, which we're going to get at today. How you doing, Kent? You downloaded FS19 and you love it. I love it too, man. It's a good game. And also on yesterday's episode, we picked up this contract. We had a couple of fertilizing contracts. We got the fertilizing contracts done. So this is the last contract we have left over from yesterday, except for the Sugarbeet, which we're going to get at in the next game day because it is raining right now, so we probably can't harvest. So let's get shaken vigorously. So let's detach from it. No, there we go. Lift it up. There you go. Now let's put it back down and see if it'll work for us. So I'm not going to bother using course play on the rest of this. We'll finish this off, and Friday's video with Nick never went ahead because Nick and Dragon weren't feeling well. But I haven't heard yet, but hopefully we'll be going live today because we're finishing off the competition series. The final episode on that one is today, guys. Now, let's get this contract done so we can go back to the farmhouse. We'll get some sleep. And then we'll head over. Hopefully it won't be showing sun in the forecast for tomorrow, so hopefully that's correct. Yeah, I think they're feeling better. I think we're going ahead with the finale on our competition series. So that'll be later on today. That's our 3-hour live stream with Nick and the gang. Not much we can really do with the rain going. Now, I don't think we can do the Sugarbeet contract. That's why I didn't start it, because it was raining all this game day. So hopefully now when we get this contract completed and we head off to bed for the night, we'll get the rain out of here so we can start at that Sugarbeet contract. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'll probably keep the John Deere back here on the farm, because during the whole Sugarbeet contract, I'll probably end up coming back to the farm and getting field 32 seeded. And we'll take the Fent over with our tipper as well, so we'll have 2 tippers over there that we can be filling up. So that way we can bring more grain to the sell point at one time. I'm just going to put this on cruise control for a moment. How you doing, Tony? Big day tomorrow for you. That means bed early tonight. This John Deere is in major need of repair. So once we get this contract done, that's the very first thing we need to do. It also is going to need some diesel exhaust fluid soon as well. Oh, things are good. Things are good. Did that early stream last night. Finished up. Watched a few movies. And back at it again today. Hey Wayne, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. Good stream last night, man. I got tied up and I wasn't able to watch it last night, but I caught up on it this morning, so good stream. My God, I should be able to go faster than this. No, but that's the set speed on these anyway. Nobody was watching last night. Oh man, I'm sorry, man. I actually went and watched a movie with my wife, so I couldn't tune in. And you plugged Nick in. Okay, cool. Hey John, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, man. Yeah, we're all well on my end. Your farm is coming along nicely though, Wayne. See, I mean, I can go over and repair this John Deere as well, but it's not going to make us go any faster. That's the speed of work when doing work in the field is based off of the implement. So I think this implement is set at 6 miles per hour or whatever it would be in kilometers per hour. Now guys, I'm trying to get affiliate status with Twitch. If any of you guys that are watching now have a Twitch account and have not yet clicked on that follow button over there, man, that would do me a world of favor. I got 33 followers over there now, and I need to get to 50 within the next 15 days. So if you guys could do that for me, that would be awesome. And if you already clicked on the follow over on Twitch, thank you for doing so. I'm looking forward later today too. Pat's going live, and apparently he's going to be doing some gameplay. Now we're all so used to Night Cop 34 doing his map designs, working on his map in Factory Farm. Apparently today he's going to be playing Factory Farm. So that's going to be cool. Alright Wayne, thanks for dropping in, man. I appreciate it, man. Have a great day at work, and we'll catch you later. Now, we shouldn't have to do much more of this field. Usually on these contracts, you don't have to do every single bit. The only one that I actually usually try to get every bit done is on the harvesting ones. Because on the harvesting contracts, if you complete the contract, you can still sell the remainder of the crop, and you actually get harvest income for it. But you guys all know that. Oh, thank you for following on Twitch there, Tanya. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's like me. I wanted to watch Wayne last night too, but I just couldn't make it, you know, like... it was Saturday night. That's usually movie night for my wife and I, so... Real life first. So how are you today, John Flarney? Yeah, that's really early. You were probably just getting up then. You can't in 17, but you can in 19. Like, now, this is not hired worker right now. This is me driving, but just give me a second and I'll show you. Let me take it off cruise control. But yes, in FS19, you can actually use hired workers to do your contracts. So let me stop and I'll hit my H key. And there you go. So the hired worker works. And also you can actually use the course play mod with hired workers and all that to do your contracts. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, in 17, because see the way 17 implemented their contracts, do you remember if you get it done in a certain time frame, you would get that bonus income? And if you're using a hired worker, anyway, let me take it off that worker now. We don't need him. If you were using a hired worker in 17 and they take so long to slow down or to turn to make their next run, that you would never ever ever get that bonus time cash if you got the crop or the job done in a certain amount of time. But yep, now there's none of that anymore. Now there's no saying, oh, if you get this crop done in 20 minutes that you get this extra money. That's not in 19, so I guess that's why they implemented that you can use hired workers. Alright guys, we're finished that contract, so let's go in and collect on that. Let's collect. Now we got 2 contracts left, so this is the one we're going to focus on in the morning. And we got a weeding contract in field 115. Now, hopefully they're still on the first stage of weed growth, so that way we don't need the herbicide, but we're going to go to sleep now, so it's probably going to be the second stage of weeding. So we do have herbicide here at the farm, and we can use that. It does. Course play puts another element to the game. I like the fact, now I haven't played with it much yet, but I actually like the fact that you can actually set a route, so you can have it so your tipper goes from here, fills up. Once it recognizes that the tipper's full, then it'll take that route, and I can have it come all the way back here and dump it in our silo, or I can have it set so it brings it right to the sell point. That's what I like about it. Now, let's put this cultivator away, and then we're going to go in and repair our tractor right quick. And we might actually hook up to the weeder and go over and have a look at field 115. And we might be able to get that done before it gets too dark. At least then we'll have all the contracts out of the way. And we can focus on the sugar beet tomorrow. Oh, there you go. Put it right in the corner here, out of the way. That'll be good. Now, Seasons is coming out on, I think it's Wednesday. It's on the 24th anyway, when Seasons mod comes out. Now that's a game within the game, because there's so much that goes with it. It's crazy. I'm really looking forward to Seasons. And they say Seasons in 19 is going to be even better than Seasons in 17. Now, our weeder will not fit under there. I don't think. I can lower it though. Yeah, it was raining. Well, basically, this is the same game day. We did the stream there last night, and we're just finishing it off. So I'm just trying to get a couple of contracts out of the way before we actually go in and get to work on our big contract on Sugarbeet. Wow, 1,500 pounds to repair the tractor. So let's take a run down to field 115. Hopefully it's in the first stage of weeds still. It'll go a lot quick with this weeder. It won't take that long. Now we are showing sun in the forecast for tomorrow, so it may clear off now momentarily by the looks of it. Hopefully, because I want to get at that sugar beet contract and get that started as quickly as possible. But we'll go down and get this weeding done first. I got to keep an eye on my fuel level too, because what do we got? We got about half a tank left, so we're good still. Now, our turnoff should be coming up here momentarily. I'm so used to going to this field. This is our field of nightmares. We'll never forget the potato harvest of 2019, will we? I had so many potatoes left in the field to harvest, and it wouldn't let me do it. That really ticked me off. I felt like calling Giant saying that they need to reimburse me for the lost potatoes. But man, that was a long contract. I was 4 streams just doing the harvest, and then another stream basically packing the potatoes up and selling them off. So hopefully the sugar beet harvest don't go as bad as the potatoes. It is a root crop, and that's what scares me, I guess. Now, where do we get into this field? Right here we go. Yep, we're still on our first layer of weeds, so we can definitely use this weeder. Now, let's unfold this big fella. Now, I'm going to test to see if courseplay will work with the weeder. So if we come here, and then we go Alt-Delete, and we're going to go here to create our route, course generation. We're on field 115. I don't know. No, I don't think I'm going to need headlands for this. I'm just going to try it. I never did it without headlands. Let's generate the course. And let's start up the driver. And I'm just going to see how he reacts to the field. Oh, yes, he does love his potholes, and I like my other tractor as well because the suspension in the tractor is so realistic. Like when you come in on the field there's a couple of potholes and the tractor just bounces so much. Oh wow, we can go 7 on this one. They're doing 7 miles per hour. Alright guys, I'm going to let you follow around with this tractor. I will be right back, okay guys? I just got to take a quick phone call here. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to take a quick phone call there. Now, let me catch up here now. Love course play. Yeah, course play is awesome. The old tractors are built better, definitely. I totally agree there, John. They are definitely built better. And I actually like using them. As smart as potato. Yeah. Yeah, as smart as potatoes. Now, let's go in and we'll stop the driver here. And let's cancel the course because we're going to continue this ourselves. A lot faster when I do it. Well, not a lot faster, but it is faster. Let's put it on cruise control. AI isn't very smart at all. No, they the tiniest little thing, like, they got to make it a bit more finer when it comes to the AI. Like, they can recognize the edge of the field, but they don't recognize hedges and stuff like that, and then they stop. They don't know how to back up. I mean, they should have it so if they have an object that's blocking them in front of them, make them reverse around it, like go around the collision. I mean, that's what I would do. I mean, they were able to do it in course play. Like, you can set it up in course play that you can have it go around an island. So if you had like a like, for example, in our field 33 and 32, we have light poles, and there's a little grass area around it that's basically considered an island. And in course play, you can set it up to go around the islands. Now, I haven't tried it in 19 yet. I did try it in 17, and it worked fairly good. I remember I was playing. I wasn't doing a series in 17 on this, but I was playing Oakfield Farms in FS17, and I used course play a lot in that. And that island in field, it was field 13 and 17, and it went around that island perfectly. Ran into a tree, the AI extension they had. Yeah. I run into everything. I run into everything. I bang into everything. Man, if this was a real tractor, I'd have it beat up. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And like, Nick was in watching me the other day, and he said, oh my god, I wouldn't be able to play with them game-based mods. Like, now these are mods, but some of them are game too. Like, I mean, I can go in and I can edit the XML file, and I can make the working speed faster and all that, but I'm trying to keep this series as a realistic series. Like, for example, when we started on Mercury Farms with this series, I had that class harvester. Now, that class harvester is the same class harvester that I have in my Oakfield Farm series. Now, you don't have to change the XML of the combine or a tractor or anything like that. You actually have to change it on, like, for example, with the class, you would have to go into the header XML, and you can actually change the work speed of the header, because the speed of the working equipment is based on the implement, not the tractor. I know, 7 miles per hour. But you know what? In real life, that's about what they do. Roughly 7 miles per hour to do stuff like this, because Papa Smurf did a test, I think, and it was I can't remember what map we were on, but like he said, he did a test, and he said, if you actually harvest your crop any faster than, I think it was like 18 kilometers per hour, the yield that you actually pick up is lowered because you're going too fast harvesting the field. But yeah, like I modded some of the... I went in and changed some of the XML files in my Oakfield Farm series just to make the working speed a bit faster, because I mean this is ridiculous. It is very slow. But in this series I'm not allowed. That's one of my rules. I'm not allowed to fool around with the XML files or anything like that to change it. So whatever it is, it is. Like I got some really great mods, but I can't use them. Like, just I'll give you an example here now. Just let me get a worker going here so I can go in. So if I go into the shop here, now I can use mods like these here. So we got, if I ever do potato again, and I do it for myself, I'll never do another contract on it. But say if I wanted to do potato down the road in this series, I'm going to have to be able to afford to buy this first. So we'll get this machine here, and it holds 60,000 liters. And the work speed on it is 15 miles per hour. So there you go. What else? Other mods that I'm not allowed to use are stuff like this. So I got tippers here. And let me get one. I know there's one here somewhere. It's a Nick the Hick one. And it's actually weird because it just looks like a flatbed, but it's actually a trailer. So this one here holds 500,000 liters. Now, no way in real life will that hold 500,000 liters of a crop. So I'm not allowed to use this one because it's not realistic. Right, I got a lot of unrealistic mods in here. Right, like I got, I can come in here and I can go into silos, and I got some of Papa Smurf's silos in here that, where are they? Like, for $0. But I can't use it. It holds 99,999,999. I haven't seen a silo out there yet to hold that much in real life, so we're not allowed to use it. And the nice thing about this one, though, I probably can go in, if I wanted to use it, I probably would go into the XML, put a price on it to buy it, and change the capacity on the liters that it holds to something more realistic, because it's actually a pretty cool mod. I like the mod. Alright, let's get that worker. Fire that worker. I don't want to pay the worker. I want to get this done so we can get home and get some sleep. Now, it's not raining at least, so first thing in the morning we can start at Sugarbeets. Okay, there's actually a two-part mod to that. It's called a Fruit HUD mod. So the Fruit HUD mod, and then you have to have another file that goes into your where you save your game data, and that's basically all the icons. So it's a two-part mod that you have to download, and both of them come in one package in a zipped file, and there's a really great instruction for it. What I'll do is, John, after I finish streaming and this video goes back up on my channel, because it takes a while for YouTube to render it, once it goes back up, go into it, and in the description I'll make sure that I have a link to get that mod. And like I said, there's a text file that will come with it, and it explains step by step what to do with every one. Yeah, oh definitely, like I said, I'll put it in the description below, and after the stream ends, give it probably 2-3 hours, and then it'll come back onto my channel, because YouTube renders it and puts it back up, and you'll be able to get it in there. Because I got to search for the link again right now, and then I'll be able to post it for you. Actually, I'll tell you what, now you might lose some game sound here. Let me put it on a worker, and I'm going to have to minimize the game, but you guys will still see the game. But you'll lose the game sound for a minute. I'm just going to see if I can actually find it for you. Fruit HUD text. Actually, let me go into my mod folder and see what it's called. So there's two parts to it. I'm looking here. So my games, farming simulator. Yeah, it's called the file that goes into your. So one file is called individual HUD files. That would go into your documents, your games, Farming Simulator 19. You throw it in there. And when you open it up, it has all of the different textures that you can use. And the other mod is called, let me see so I can look it up. So if I go into my mods folder, and just let me do a search here for fruit. And it's called, no, that's fruit orchards, fruit trees console, no. HUD toggle sheep. No, I'll find it. Just give me a second. I actually think it's called fruit HUD text. Let me see if that's it. No, that's FS15, so it's definitely not that. Okay, yeah. Wait till I finish my stream, and I will definitely look it up, and I'll get you the link for sure. I will definitely get you the link. But it is pretty cool, and there's some more mods too, like if you go over to modhoster.de and you search Forgotten Plants, you can actually download a bunch of texture files that give you a different look on how the wheat looks, how your bales and all that look, and all that. Like, there's so many things you can do that people just don't realize. Like, I'll give you an example here again. Let's put that on worker. So if I go in here, and I can't remember, I don't even remember what the game ones actually look like. But if I come in here, like, look at my pig food. That's a texture that I added in. The oat bag, your wheat bag. This is a different mod altogether. But then you got your the lizard ones here. These are all extra textures that give you a different look on your big bags. Even your herbicide and all that changes in pallets. So if I come into pallets, you'll see these two here. So there's my fertilizer tank. It don't look like that in game. And here's my herbicide one. And the other one is the bales. The bale textures actually look different, right? It looks more realistic. The only one in the bales that don't change is your silage, because that's just a wrapped texture. And that's another mod that it's not a mod. That's actually a texture file. So what you have to do with that one is, once you download these texture files, there's a text info in it to tell you how to install these textures. And basically all you go, if you run in Steam, for example, like my version of FS19 is Steam. So you would go into Steam, your Steam apps, your common, you go into your Farming Simulator 19 main install folder, and there's a place there for different textures, and that's where you would put them. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And I like using different textures and stuff like that. Now let's put some cruise control on here. Won't take us much longer now, probably up and down once more maybe. Hopefully. Oh, I can probably, yeah, I'll do a YouTube video on how to install it. Very easy. Then you can just follow step by step. All that one there, like the first one, it's just two files. One goes in your mod folder, and you activate it in game. And then the other one is the other file is just a simple folder, and you take that folder and you put it into your where your save game and all that goes. You just lay it in that main folder under My Documents, My Games, Farming Simulator 19. And that's it. The other one is a little bit more different because you're overwriting a game file, you want to back up your game file first. So what I do is I just take the folder where you have to put this new textures in. I would take that main folder, I would make a copy of it, and it'll come up and it'll say a copy. I rename it to the name of the folder .backup, so then it's not reading that one. Then I go into the main folder that we just copied and I overwrite the textures with the new textures. So it's just copy and paste, and that's all it is. But I can do a video and show how they go in, what folders they go in and stuff like that. Okay, so you did the one where you changed all, yeah. Yeah, it's just getting the right mod, and then there are a couple of them out there and they're for different versions, and each one has a different icon. Now you can also get different icons. Some maps have it built into the map as a mod. Like I'm after been on some maps, and as long as you got the individual fruit HUD mod, I think it's called, it reads the files that's on the person's map and the textures change all the time. And if you do it right, you can actually even make your own textures and put them in and make them look whatever way you want. Because if wait till I get on my down part here, so I can just go in and show you, because not all my textures have a nice, pretty, colorful icon, because they're not in that individual fruit HUD folder. And the reason for that is because they probably they never came out with that fruit, and I haven't updated that mod in a while, so maybe I should go in and re-download it myself and see if they came out with anything new for the fruit textures. Come on, let's get this contract done. Come on, man. So, like, if I go into here, these are the textures here, but if I scroll right over, I think there's some that don't have textures. Like, no, cotton has one. No, not in this map, because this map is all base game, so there are textures for everything. But if you're on a multi-fruit map, sometimes all the multi-fruit don't show up because there's no icon in the folder that you need it in. But you can actually make your own and put it in there, as long as it reads that file. Well, we're almost done here, guys. We're doing fairly good on money as well. We got 30,000 pounds. We're going to lose about 6,000 now soon, once it goes past midnight. Pay for our stupid loan interest. I'm going to have to go up once more. I guarantee I will, because I'm after missing too much on the way. But that's okay. We won't have to go all the way back up. It'll actually come and say that it's complete. I say it's going to happen very, very shortly. Let's straighten up here, and I'm going to go and see what percent we're at on our contract. Yeah, we're at 99%, so it'll finish down in a couple of seconds. And then we can head back to the farm. There we go. So let's take that off and let's fold up our... Make sure it folds up properly. Make sure it folds up properly. It's up off the ground. Yep. Now we'll go back to the farm and we'll sleep the night away, and then we'll go over and get ready for that sugar beet harvest. Now, I wonder what the suspension is like in this one. This is where all the potholes are, though. It's not too bad. It's not as good as the other tractor, but it's still got a bit of a bounce to it. I don't know if we got our beacons on. We should put our beacon on. Now it's on. I can see a bit of flashing out there. You know, we've been in this town now for a while. I haven't come across a police car yet. And you know what? I've been in a lot of maps, and you don't see police cars driving around. You think they would have like a police car skin that you'd be able to put in and drive around the map. You think Giants need... Oh, listen, Giants need to do a lot with this game, and there's so much they can do with the game, but they don't. Right? Seasons should be automatically built into the game right from the beginning. It's been out since 15 or maybe even 13. I don't know when it first came out. But seasons should be implemented into the game now from day one. And if they don't want to do the mod, a big company like Seasons, or Giants, sorry, should work with the guys that make Seasons mod to have it ready for day one. But see, I understand why they do it. I'm telling you why Giants do things the way they do. So, a new farming sim is coming out. It's all hype. Everyone wants to try the new game. They want to see if it's better than the previous one. What's changed and all that. And there's a big hype and they make their profits on it. But then all of a sudden, the interest and the sales start going down a bit. So then, once they get into probably quarter 4... they reinstall something, or they start putting out these patches and these DLCs and everything else, and that brings the hype back into the game again. So now the sales go back up again, and they're making another several $1 million. And then they keep on doing that. So that's why, like, there's a lot of people out there that like factories. And that's one of the very last things that they release before they go to the next version is the factories. Factories should be implemented with Giants doing it. You know, modders can do it, so Giants should be able to do it. And it just gives you more options within the gameplay. Like, okay, so I go harvest a crop, I can store it in my silo, keep an eye on the price, make sure that it, you know, we need it. But in real life, the way it works in real life is, okay, so you're selling off your grain. Where does it go? You know, it's used in factories to make cereals, to make wool goes and makes clothing and stuff like that. And your animals can go and, like, I don't think they do enough work on the animal. Yeah, I have the Anderson. Yes, I do. I love it. Right? As you can tell, I love this one here. This is my favorite. Now, I haven't tried the wood chips and all that yet with the Anderson, because I really don't like logging, but man, this is my favorite trailer. I love this one. It carries 24 round bales, and the nice thing about it is when you unload it, it keeps them like that on the ground, and that's pretty cool. But yeah, that's my I like the Anderson DLC. And now the John Deere DLC is coming out, and I'm looking forward to that. But mostly seasons. Factory Farm version 3 that Pat edited is fun because... Exactly, and that's what I was saying. Like, it gives you a reason to farm, so you just don't go and farm your crop and sell off your crop. You actually bring it to your factories. It gives a whole new meaning to the forestry. Because that's one of the very first things you need to do on Pat's map is forestry. Now, let's go give some food to the dog. Here you go. Come get your food. Where are you? Where did he go? Where's the dog? I just heard him. There he is. Hey. Come get your food. Haha, that's it. Sit. Good boy. Come on. Come on. You gonna go eat? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you like your belly rub, don't you? Sit. That's not sitting. Anyway, he'll find the food eventually. Now, let's go in and we will sleep the night away. Man, sometimes these doors are so hard to get in through. Alright, so we will sleep 10 hours. You actually might get FS19. You don't have it yet? I recommend it. I love it. And it's getting better every day. It is getting better. Well, what are you still there for? I think I'm going to have to move the doghouse. I think it's in the wrong place. I think I might actually move the doghouse and put it in the backyard here somewhere. Then he can stay in the backyard. So that's what I might do. Now, what's our plans for this morning? So I just need to go over first and check out... Oh, the Anderson DLC? Oh yeah, it's a good DLC. Let me go into the shop. Like, there's so much you can do with it. Now, it's all under baling technology. And this is what you got. So, these first two machines, this one just does round bales, this does round and square. What they do is they make one continuous long bale. Then you got your baler here, just your standard baler. Here you're getting into your trailer. So this is the one I own. And this one here is for, or is it this one I own? One is for round bales, one is for square bales. Actually, I think this is for the square bales. Yeah, that's 14. This one here, I think is for, what's this one? A bale collector. That one holds 16 bales. I never saw that one before. Let me go in. Oh yeah, that's just your standard one. That's not too bad. And this one here is very similar. What else do you got in it? This is your bile baler. So this here, if you had wood chips, this picks up wood chips and turns your wood chips into a bale. And I think that's it. Yep, that's all for the Anderson DLC. Man, I have so many mods, man. I don't know what to be doing with them. This is actually a pretty cool one. We use this one on a farm, like the foil color. There's so many different ones to choose from. Right, so they give you more options. Your standard white. I use purple because I'm on Team Purple on Nick the Hick, so that's why I use that. Yeah, I think puppy school would be good for him. Alright, so let's go over. Now we got everything done on this field except for we need, I think, one more level of fertilization. Yeah, we're only at 50%. And that needs to be done almost very soon. But for now, what we're going to do is we're just going to grab our tractor here. I use this one here for cotton. Oh, wrong one. But I never done any cotton yet. But if I ever do any cotton, this is the one I'm going to be using right here. Where is it? Cotton. I'm going to be using this John Deere, unless the John Deere DLC comes out. I'm going to get that and I'll try that out. But this is a modded one, and this one here holds 1,800 liters, and it gives you a round bale. I haven't used it yet though, but it's pretty cool. Looks nice. Right, it's pretty cool. And then you have to go into see these case ones. These give you these ones give you the square bales. And they hold 40,000 liters. Now with that John Deere one, then you have to come in here. Oh, thanks for following Sweden Sims. Really appreciate it, man. Thanks for joining the channel. Where's the headers for that one? I think it would be in... Is it Cotton Technology? These are the iconic headers. They're really good. No, it's not in there. So it could be in just your standard headers. And I think there's one here for that John Deere harvester. I just got to find it. Yeah, it's this one right here. So that's for the cotton. But it's quite expensive, as you can tell. I mean, just for the header alone. It's 65,000 pounds. And it's not a big header at all. No, that one, I don't think it's Papa's. Or it could be. Maybe it is. But I don't think that one was Papa's. I think I had that one downloaded. Now, Papa was working on one. And I don't think I got Papa's yet because the one he was working on wasn't quite ready. Now, I think our tipper's over in this shed. I'm going to bring our tipper over. Now, there's two mods in 17 that I wish they would bring over to 19. And one was when you finish your game, if I was over in field 12 working on our Sugarbeet harvest and I saved my game there and ended my stream, when I come back into the stream, that's where I start off rather than at the house. But see, I have to come in, I have to start at the house, then I tab over to wherever I was last at, and then I start the stream. Now, I tried the contractor mod, and the contractor mod actually saves your gameplay where you ended off. So if they can do it in there, they can just make a mod to save your game like that. So I'd like to see that mod come over. That was in 17. And the other one that was in 17 that I'd like to see is, what's it called? Just give me a minute now. I just had it on my head, and now I just lost my thought. What is it? Anyway, I'll just forget about it for now, and then it'll come back to me. But there was another mod in 17 that I'd love to see over here. Oh, that's got me going crazy now. I just had it on the tip of my tongue. It wasn't cotton or anything to do with cotton. Now, I gotta bring up my big map here because, yeah, this is the road here. Yeah, I'd like to see a lot more done with animals as well. Like, seasons is going to be cool because now you can actually move your cows around. So if you got different grass fields, you can actually move your cows around to the different cow pastures. So that'll give the grass in the previous pasture time to grow, and so you can be constantly moving your cows from one area to another. So that's pretty cool. But they focus on dairy cows, but there's so much more. Like, I mean, they should have like a butcher where you would deliver your male cows. They should have like lamb. I mean, there's lamb chops. Take your pigs over, because the pigs to me, all they do is they make poop and they multiply. That's it. That's all they do. They make poop and multiply. They should have it so you can actually bring your pig somewhere to a butcher to process for meat. Give some more definition to the game, right? There's so much they can do with this game. And it seems like it's always the same crop types and they add one more, right? Like when they started 17, they came out with the Platinum Series and they introduced sugarcane. Then they came out with 19 and then they introduced cotton. But, I mean, get some of these multi-fruit maps. Some of these multi-fruit maps, I mean, like they got rice, cabbage, lettuce, tobacco. There's so much that should be in base game, and I don't know why Giants don't do it. No, it wasn't the hopper. No, even though I do like that mod, that's a cool mod. I can't even remember what it was. It had something to do with gameplay, I'm pretty sure. Because I was thinking, what was I trying to do? Oh, I know what it is now. So when I just went to the shed, I just zigged when I should have zagged. Am I going to be able to back up out of here? In 17, they actually got a mod that you can stay in your tractor, and it allows you to open the gates, open the doors, and all that. That's what I'd like to see in 19. So you don't have to be jumping out to open up the doors to your sheds and all that. It's almost like you got a electric door opener. Because, I mean, you got traffic behind you, and you got to stop in the middle of the road. Then once you get out, you got to open the gate, jump back. The cars are honking their horn at you, and it's annoying. Now, let's go in and start this. Most of this is going to be done by a worker, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. So we got 2 big tippers here. So we got lots of storage to put it in. And I'm probably going to use course play on this one. Just for the fun of it. So let's bring up course play. And we're going to go in and we're going to create the course. So we're on field 12. And I'm going to do 3 headlands. Just so we got enough room for that. Maybe even 4. Just so we got enough to turn around at the edges. Bring that down by 2. I always do that. Or actually I might just do 1 here. Generate field. Oh my god, look at that. That's a lot of go. This is the actual course that it's going to take now. So it'll go around the field 4 times. And then it comes back up and then it goes up and down. But look how many there is. There is a lot. Why do Giants use current or cement trucks so much? I don't know. And it's not really Giants, it's actually the modders that make the map. They put the vehicles in. And I guess, I don't know, but there's so many of them, it's ridiculous. Alright, let's go back and we're going to, I think that's everything we need to do there. Start course at next waypoint. Stop at last point or at next trigger. Course generation, we already did that. So we're ready to go. Start course, yeah. And drive course. Look at that, our first little bit of Sugarbeet is already in there. Now I think this one here, this is the Panther 2. So if I go into the shop and go to Sugarbeet Beet Technology, we got the Panther 2. So it holds 30,000 liters, which is not bad. When we were doing the potato one, which is not that one, this is all Sugarbeet. We had the potato one. We actually had this one that held 9,590 liters. That was crazy. It's just like you never had time to do anything in between. So I'm just going to follow it around just to make sure that it works pretty good. So far so good. It's going to take a while to get this contract done. And I just want to see roughly how fast how long it takes to fill up. But it'll take a while. And my biggest thing is I wonder how much that tipper that came with this contract holds. But as you can see, the Sugarbeets just fill up so fast. And that's the issue. You just don't have a time to do anything at all. But we got 2 tippers here. So that's good. So I'm going to drop the tipper off. Because this tractor is going to be our tractor going back and forth from here to the farm. Because we're going to do other work as well. I want to get that field of ours weeded. Or not weeded, fertilized. And I'd like to get the other field 32 planted. So we'll get that detached. I better get back in and shut it off for now. And let's get in this one and we'll go down and we'll get ready to empty that out because it's not going to take much longer. Yeah. See how far it goes around before it actually gets full. Wow, it's on its way up the other side, so maybe one pass around and it'll be full. So I could have probably just left the tipper up there. I just want to see how well it's doing around the edges of the field. This is a nice tractor too. This is the 700 series. What's it like inside? Just your standard base game one. Got a little bit of power, but not much. So yeah, it'll get around the field probably once. And then as we get more headlands in, it'll go around a little bit further each time. Now hopefully we can make a good harvest income off of this. Because like I said, you do get a lot of sugar beet. What are you doing, buddy? Okay, I think the vehicles are interacting with it badly. So let's go in and we'll stop the driver. We'll continue on and do this turn ourselves. I can't see what I'm doing here. Now, drive course. That was weird, but now what's going on? Oh, he's full. That's what's going on. So let's close the course play. Missed a whole bunch there, but we'll get them after. I don't know why I never got them. So everything is not perfect with it, so that's why I like to stick around and see how it interacts. It seems like this part of the field for some reason is not cutting. Now I might have forgot to put down the header too. Now this will give us an idea. No, don't go, buddy. What are you going for? It's filling up pretty quick, so the capacity in this trailer is not a lot either. That's the worst. So it's a... Buddy, where are you going, man? I don't know what it is when it comes to root crops, but I just got no luck with them whatsoever. I'll let him do his thing. Come back and check on him after. Now, hopefully the sell point for our sugar beets is not that far. Our tipper actually holds more. That's how much better it is. Now guys, I got to go into the contracts here and I got to see where do we bring this. The weeding one is complete, so collect that. We can pick up that one. And we can pick up that contract. And this one here goes to the Linton Mill. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. No way. Well, the travel time is the big thing here. Now, Linton Mill is on the other side of the map. So here we are on field 12. And Linton Mill, guys, is right here. So literally from one corner to the other. That harvester, don't know. I'm going to have to do it all myself. Yep, another 3-stream episode. Guaranteed. Oh, yeah, thanks. Put my beacons on. That's my autopilot. He keeps on telling me when I forget to do stuff. Now, let's get over and sell this crap. See how long it's going to take us to get there and back. And apparently, course play is not working on that field. So we'll have to do the headlands, and then I'll just hire a worker. Hopefully the worker works better. Now, I don't even know my way around. So I guess it's almost like we're going back to the shop, and then we'll be able to get there. I think this is like a straight haul right to it, but like I said, it's from one corner of the map to the other. And there's like all these fields here need to be harvested, but there's no contracts coming in on them, and I don't know why. Maybe we got to do one contract with the owner first. It seems like it's always the same fields: 17, 4, 38, 12, and 115. Don't got much power in this tractor, guys. Yes, indeed. Yep. Going to be playing with Nick tonight. We're doing our finale on our competition series. So all you guys tune in. You guys all tune in anyway, so. Now, John, I don't know. Have you ever watched us on Nick the Hick? We have that competition series that goes every Sunday. We got 4 teams. Yeah, now I haven't heard anything yet, but hopefully Nick and Dragon are feeling better today that we'll be able to do it. But they did say on Friday that we're going ahead with Sunday, so as of right now I know we're going ahead. $30,000 liters. So I thought the tipper would hold more than that. I mean, it looks bigger than the tipper that we own, and ours holds 40,000 liters. Wow, he's got a really big lip on this sell point. Let's see, 5% transported complete. Let's see what happens. 3% transported. So there you go. Now that's how many... that'll go to show how many times we need to come back and forth to this sell point. So I'm almost wondering, would it be better to lease another tipper with bigger capacity? Because that's crazy. This is going to take us forever. Bad enough the harvester is not working right with... Yep, the Don Diego series, man. That's the one. Now, we're eventually going to do another one on a different map, another competition, but I don't know anything about that yet. We don't know. There's nothing is decided. Now, Now guys, while I'm close to the shop, I'm just going to go in and just have a look at tippers and see what the price would be to lease. And I want a big one. 56, 42, 47, 61,000 liters. We got anything any bigger? 50. There's this one here, 350,000 liters. That'll be perfect. You know, I don't mind that one, and it's a fair price. How much is it to lease it? £5,000, and then another £1,000 per day. Do we got anything else? I don't want to use one of the cheat sheet ones. How much is this one? That's 46,000 liters. I don't want to have to get a tractor. That's 75,000 liters. That's not too bad. Does it hold sugar beets? Yep. That holds 75,000 liters. Man, it's hideous. It's hideous. That looks better. Lease costs, and it's 3 operational hours 703. I don't know. You know what? So you can get it with fenders, without fenders. I actually like that one. Look at the tires on that. How much is it to buy this one? £33,000. I may lease it. I may. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Or I might sell our tipper and actually buy that one and bring it to the farm. That'll be perfect. It just holds more than ours, actually. It actually holds more than ours. Ours only holds 40,000 liters. What was I doing? I was doing something the other day on the stream, and I wanted to do something, but I couldn't get... Oh yeah, we were using the front end loader with the bucket, and I couldn't get the bucket up high enough to dump the potatoes into our tipper because it was so high. Hey, welcome back, Wayne. Welcome back, buddy. How's your work day going? How many hours of work do you have left? Oh, I'm trying to read the chat and drive at the same time. Alright guys, let's go back and see if we can figure out what's going on with this sugar beet harvester. We got to get this working right. We have to get it working right. Four hours, that's not too bad. Just as the Nick to Hick series is probably halfway through or just ending. Don't forget to tune in now, Wayne. Find out who wins. I mean, me and Michael are in the lead right now, but that's going to change, I think. I think Papa and I think Team Blue and Team Yellow and even Team Red, they got stuff up their sleeve. But yet, so do me and Michael. So do me and Michael. We got some plans going. Alright, man. You take care, man, and when you get home, keep gaming hard, buddy. Now, guys, we're back to this field. This is probably going to be enough. How come the two root crop contracts have to be on the biggest fields? let's get this in here out of the way. Like, I don't even know what that harvester's doing. Shut that up because I don't want to have to put more fuel in. So we clear out here and see it stopped here for some reason. Don't make sense. It don't make sense. And then it ended up down here in the trees. Oh my. I have no luck with these kinds of contracts whatsoever. But man, what are you doing? Oh, and he's still trying to drive. Alt, no, control. I can't even remember how to get in here now. Control, delete. Stop the driver. Let's get rid of that course. Not even going to use it. Yeah. When all else fails, we have to do it ourselves. Worst thing about this, man, you can't barely see what you're doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear a bit down here at the bottom. I'll clear a bit at the top, and then just to make sure that the worker got enough time to turn around. Yeah, I'm going to try a worker now in a moment, Tony. This is exactly what I'm going to do. What I'm doing is I'm just going to try to clean up a bit of room down here so he can turn. Because if I don't, you know what's going to happen. We're not going to... He'll end up stuck on the fence or something. I tell you, the work width of these is not very big at all. And that's the downfall. That's why it takes so stupidly long. I gotta be careful. Don't turn too quickly because the first pass only removes the tops. The second one, I gotta go outside to do this so I can see what I'm at. Look at all the stuff I missed there. Yeah, so what I was saying, the first part actually, all it does is removes the top, and then it has to go underneath the harvester to pick them up. I don't know if I got another header, Tony, to be honest with you. Let me go in and see, and it's got like beat technology. So this is the one we got. Well, I can get this one. It's 4 meters. What's this one here? Before sugar beets can be harvested, the foliage needs to be cut with a help topper like this one. So basically, I don't even know what that is. That's 5.4. That's 4. So that's the biggest one. What's this one here? 4. 16.7. And this one is 5.4. But how much is it to lease? See, that's the issue. 5,000 initial leasing cost. Look at the size of that, but that's too big. That's not realistic. I'll probably go with maybe this one here. It's twice the size. It's twice the size, and to lease it, it's 4,000. But then I got to drive the darn thing all the way back over. I don't know. We'll, I'll see. I'll see. I'm just talking to myself, guys. Sorry about that. Well, I talk to myself all the time on these. But yeah, I think a bigger header is probably going to be necessary. But we don't have a lot of money. That's the issue. Drive right down. Maybe I'm hoping I damage the field so it's less for me to actually do. Anyway, yeah, this is going to be... I'm not going to focus on this as much. It's here. We'll do it with workers once I get it straightened up. And then after that, whenever we get time, we'll come back down and we'll do a bit. If it takes 7-8 episodes to get it done, I don't care. Yeah. While that's filling, I just want to go in and see how much our tipper's worth. So we have this one here. And we can sell it for 38. Yep, I'm going to sell it. And I'm going to buy that other one. We'll actually make a bit of money. Trailers. It's ugly as hell. But it carries more. That one's unrealistic. I had that one. That's the one I should have got, but I'm not paying that for it. Where is it? Here it is, right here. And it takes a nice hitch, but we're definitely not going to. I'm going to go John Deere colors with it. There we go. That looks pretty cool. We're going to buy that. Yep. Thank you. So now we got 33,000. What did we have before? 26? So I might actually lease that header, but yeah. I don't know. I'll decide before I do my next episode. So I'm going to just park this down here for now. Turn off them beacons. So that way Tony can remind me to put them back on when we get out to the field or on the road. Nope, turn it on. Now, is it down? Yep, it's down. It's so slow driving too, and I'm gonna have to drive this back to the... Well, not necessarily though. I might have a trick up my sleeve. Maybe. Get a new tractor. Yeah, really, eh? It's two-stage work. I mean, first thing you got to do is you got to take the tops off, and then you got to harvest the sugar beet then. I'm going to try something, guys. I'm just going to try it. See how it works. I want to see how it reacts up in this corner. Alright, John. Listen, man. Thanks for popping in, man. I really, really appreciate it. And you have a good night's sleep now. I will. So when you get up tomorrow, come back into this one. It's going to be episode 16. And I will have a description in the video so you can go download it. And then I'll try to get a YouTube video up on how to install them, okay? So check back when you get up, and I'll definitely make sure there's a link in the description. Now, Tony, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think it's going to work? It's not going to turn around right, but it'll be able to turn around, but what's going to happen is he's going to come in so far and he's going to miss some. At least one thing about the sugar. But see, now this is where he slows down. Now watch. See? And then he don't... Well, he's cutting it, though. Okay. Now let's see what he does here. Alright, John. Man, you have a good night, bud. Let's see what he does. See, he gets so confused. I don't think he knows how to drive the machine. But it's actually working better than the course play, though. Now, see how far he goes back. Yeah, see, he won't go all the way back. But at least now that'll give me an idea. I'll know how far he can go back so I can come straight across. Okay. Alright. He's going to be full there for a little bit because I'm going to grab our tractor here. Over here. And we're going to go get that other tipper. Yeah, exactly. I'll clean it up. Yeah. Alright, let's go grab our other tipper. And maybe we'll have something else to come back with us. Now, everybody be careful. There's a madman on the streets. Yes, you stop there because, I mean, that harvester is really going to hit you. The other header is almost like the potato one. It's about the same size. Really, it's only, what, 1.6 meters bigger. I thought I saw one there 7 meters, though. That's not too bad either. Or even get one 5 or 6 meters rather than 4. Yeah. Biggest thing with this is going to be the travel time back and forth. So what my plans are is I'll have the 2 tippers full and I'll use the follow me and we'll go over at the same time. We're hauling double the amount then. Okay. I got a little plan here and I'm hoping it's going to work. It might not, though. It might not. It all depends. 5,000. So basically our profit in selling off the remainder of the sugar beets. Well, we made 9,000 on the potatoes and I didn't even get them all. And sugar beets sell for a lot more than potato. Well, I don't know about a lot more, but they sell for more. Now, that's a pretty nice looking tipper. Small, compact. Small and compact. Alright. Oh, and it got hoses. That's cool. Alright, guys. I just want to see something here. So, where were we? Where's the beet technology? So, like I was saying, I was looking at this one, and that's 4 meters. And that's 5.4 meters. What's the lease on that one? 53. What else do we got here? That's carrot, onion. They're no good. Carrot, onion, carrot. That's onion, actually. No, that's sugar beet. That's 16. I don't want that one. That's too big. And that's sugar beet, 5.4. 103. So it's a little bit cheaper to get that one. We got to make it yellow. Blend in with the... No, you know what? I'm gonna go purple with it. Purple. We're gonna lease it. Yep. No, I don't want to buy it. Now, everyone, I want you to close your eyes, please. No, I'm not going to be able to do it, I don't think. I'm not going to be able to do it. Come on. I'm stuck underneath it. I'm stuck underneath it. Where am I? Okay, when all else fails, jump in the tractor and start over. Come on, you can do it. No, it's not going to let me. It's not going to let me. Yeah, the weight of it on rail. No, it's not going to let me do it. Oh well. I didn't put it on that way. I put it on this way. To try to distribute the weight different. See if that works better. Oh, don't drop off. Stupid speed bumps. I think this header will be a lot better. What do you think, Tony? What do you think, guys? As long as it stays on the back of my trailer and we get it over there. I think I sunk it down in enough. Yeah, I'm going to stay outside so I can keep an eye on it. Make sure my beacon lights are on. No way. That's what I get for trying to pass. That's what I get. You had to be going too slow, buddy. This is not realistic at all. Oh well. All good fun. It's all for good fun. People can close their eyes for this part. Guess what we won't be doing no more? Actually, it would have worked if it was this position, because what happened was that piece sticking out actually hit the tree. Yeah, I got traffic backed up, Gary. Now, guys, I'm going to go illegally on the wrong side of the road here. And hopefully no more traffic is coming. We still got a long... Oh, man. Oh, man. I need one of them signs that says wide load. How you doing, Gary? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm keeping on looking in the mirror, guys, when I hit the bumps and that, just to make sure that it's still there, but I don't see it, but... I mean, I guess I can always... Yeah, it's there. I gotta stay towards the middle of the road. Oh, you got a new computer? What kind of computer did you get? Did you get a pre-built one, or did you make one yourself? Myself, personally, I always make my own. Just because, you know, you want certain things in it and you can do it yourself. A HP, that's not a bad choice. Now, guys, I'm not going to be able to fit in through the gate or anything up there, so I'm going to have to go in through the owner's hedge here. And what we're going to do is we're going to stop here. Actually, I wonder if it'll let me tip it. No, it says I don't own this land. Okay. No, you gotta own the land in order to tip stuff on. I wonder if we can jump up and push it off. Now, hopefully the tractor driving away will drop that. Yep, and we can empty the sugar beet harvester and we'll switch over the headers. That's awesome though, man. Always good to have a new computer. What kind of graphics is in it, Gary? Good graphics card in it? Actually, building a computer is not as hard as people think it is. Not hard at all. Now, guys, I'm just going to bring our other header up here out of the way. Bring it up here and put it in way in here so it's not in the way. Drop it. Let's go pick up our purple one. And I only got purple today. That's to support Team Purple on the challenge later on today on Nick the Hick and the gang. Now let's go see if we can hook up. Yeah, it's not hard at all to build a computer. Not hard at all. The only thing I recommend to people that are not used to building a computer is when you buy your CPU and motherboard, if you're not familiar with it, get someone to install the CPU in the motherboard for you at the store that you buy the components, because that way if any of the pins break on the motherboard, they're responsible. Oh, don't tell me this is not going to work. What's going on with that? Pushes it right up. Need to unfold it. Why does it do that? Probably because it's not for this type of machine. It's probably for a homer. Well, that sucks. It's not going to be good at all, guys. Not going to be good at all. Goes for the middle of the field. Is there any other options to change the height? Lift header, no. Change cruise control. I don't know if I hired a worker. No, it won't even work with a worker. Oh man. I got no luck on this crap. None whatsoever. You can do it backwards. As soon as it works better backwards. Hard way to do it though. I guarantee you that much. It's doable, but hard. Almost like it's not made for this. It's actually lifting the tires up in the front. Look. Too bad you couldn't extend it out. No, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. Yep. Attack it aggressively. Now, let's put it down and... get it so we can at least fill it up anyway. Yeah. Actually, when I get this harvester filled, I'm going to end this stream. We've been on now for just about 2 hours. And we're going to be back here tonight. Now, what I'm going to do, guys, and I'll do it right. We're actually going to get... I'm going to get the one that's 4 meters. And it's actually made for the Ropa. Or for this one here, the Panther. Which is not a... yeah, it's a Ropa. So, that's what I'll do. I'll return this one. I'll go in and lease this one, and I'm going to do it all right here, right now. So let's go to leased items. We're going to get rid of that. Yeah, it's just not going to work. And we're going to go back and we're going to get the Ropa one. So the only thing is you see the total money we got right there now? That's going to be put back there. Because that wasn't fair. So it's 4 meters. And is there another Ropa that we can use? No, they're all onion and that. So we'll get this one here for the sugar beet. And we'll bring this one over and use this one. It's a bit bigger than the one we got. And we'll be able to get more done. So we're going to lease this one. So we had 27. I'll go back on the video and look. It was. I'll just round it off to 27,000 pounds. And that's what we'll have. Alright, so let's go get our John Deere. And get that filled up. Not our John Deere, this is our Fendt. I meant the John Deere trailer. I'm calling it a John Deere trailer because it's the colors of John Deere. And that'll give all of you viewers here now a chance to go over and check out Pat doing his live stream. He's doing a walkthrough factory farm, which is pretty cool. I'd like to catch up that myself. Ooh, this is heavy. This is heavy. Probably going to have to bring over our John Deere tractor to haul it. Are we getting a lot of wheel slippage? Maybe I might need a front weight. Because I can bring this tractor over to the farm, actually, and we'll swap it out for the John Deere. Because we got some fertilizing to do, and I need this one because I need to put the row crop tires on. So we will be back later on tonight. If you guys want to tune back in, and we'll continue with working on our harvest here and do a few other things around our farm as well. Oh, thanks, Tony. Thanks, guys. That's the link there, guys, for Pat's YouTube. Most of you guys got it anyway. But go over and check him out and check out his map. It's really cool. Alright, guys. So I am going to shut this down. And we're going to call it quits here. I hope you guys have a great day. And guys, again, tune into Nick the Hick. Today we're finishing up our competition series. And I'll see you guys later on tonight. So take care, and I'll see you in the next one.